Good evening. So video number, I'm not entirely sure how many, but I'm not going to keep track because, hey, it just keeps coming. So this video is in response to a post that Mandy made where she said, Tony, you're always so inspiring, so kind of happy and jolly. What keeps you motivated? And I wanted to share it with you. Well, as I share it with you, that would take me eons. However, as I was driving home, I thought of a perfect picture in order to be able to describe it to you. So, without any further ado, who recognises that image? I'm going to say that if you're around about my age, it's going to be about 80% of people watching this video. For those of you who don't know what it is a video that's shown to you on a speed awareness course when you've been a naughty person driving. And the point of the story is, let me grab a bit of paper as well. You're told to watch a video and these folks here are passing a ball between them. And you are told to count how many times that ball is passed between them. And you watch merrily for a minute, and at the end you tell your tutor, your person, how many times it was passed. And then they ask you a question. Who spotted the gorilla? Now in this picture here you can see the gorilla because it's freeze framed so you can see it. But let me tell you, I think probably in the room I was in, I've only done one, I think one person spotted the gorilla and everybody else passed by blissfully unaware. And in a nutshell, that's one of the ways why I'm so happy and focused and motivated all the time, on the inside and the outside now in true synchronicity, is because I focus on the good in everything. I focus on the positive in everything. I focus on the learning in everything. I see the silver side, the sunny side. People talk about clouds with silver linings. I see the silver. I see the gold, I see the rubies, I see the sapphires, I see it all. In terms of if somebody lets me down, I don't go, oh, so-and-so's so bad. What did I do? Oh, they don't appreciate me. I think they've had a better offer, good for them. Or I'll see them next time. It's not a problem. I can choose plenty of other things to fill my time with. That's not a problem. If, for example, somebody loses their job, I don't look at, oh, I'm so sorry you lost your job. Oh, that must be awful. Oh, let me just hold you in that position and help console you on just how bad that is. I'm there going, ooh, opportunity time. What have you always wanted to do? You know, what was it you didn't like about your last job? What would you flip that on its head? What would you like to be doing? What opportunities have you got? What possibilities have you got with the experience that you now have? You know, if I'm driving somewhere and I'm typically running late, this is true. I'm working on being the best timekeeper. If I get stuck in traffic and I know I'm going to be 5 minutes late, do I go, oh, I'm so angry, like my husband Jamie? No, I do not. I go, okay, this is supposed to be. What can I do with that time? Can I listen to one more whole listen of the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, because I love that song? Can I listen to 5 more minutes of an audiobook? Can I phone somebody? Can I use that time to phone someone and go, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, I'm late again. How are you? You know, 5 minutes is a long time when it comes to communication. What other examples can I give you? If I were to be furloughed right now, which fortunately I haven't been, which is great, but in terms of the day job that I currently have, if I was to be furloughed, I would be going, okay, what can I do with this time, all of this time? The time that's available now, I could choose to sit and dwell and go, oh, woe is me. I'm being paid less, I'm not doing my job, I'm so bored, I have nothing to do. If it were me, and my advice to somebody if they were in that situation, it would be, oh my gosh, I never have this much time all to myself. I typically have, you know, whether it be half an hour here, and I schedule in time for myself to do these particular things. Oh, look at all this time. What can I do with it? You know, is there a skill I've always wanted to learn? Whether it be a language, whether it be a craft, whether it be, there are a million arts and crafts, for example. Could it be reading a book that you've always wanted to read and never actually had a chance? Do you admire anybody? Like, have you always thought, oh, you know what, I think Tony Robbins is amazing, I've heard so much about him. Why don't I go investigate and see what all these hundreds of thousands of people who seem to think that he knows what he's talking about are talking about? and go and learn. You know, this world, this planet, this earth is full of so much information, okay? And you can't tell me that you're not interested in any of it. Well, you possibly could. And if you could, I would welcome you to come tell me that, because I would help you figure out, really, you know, why it is you're telling yourself that. Because everybody has something. Everybody is born with something that excites them, that they're good at, that they can apply themselves to in a way that will light them up, you know? So, you know, in a nutshell, I'm the eternal optimist. I choose to look for the good in everything. And it's a conscious decision, and it's something that I've done my whole life, and it's why I've driven so many colleagues and bosses and friends nuts, because when people come to me, unless you tell me, I just want you to listen, I need to have a vent and just get this all off my chest, okay? Unless you tell me that, you're going to get, why is that? Have you thought about it this way? How does that pose an opportunity? You know, that's who I am. It's built into my spirit, into my being. I want to help. I want to see. I'm an excellent problem solver. You know, mentally, physically. You know, chuck me a broken PC, a TV that doesn't connect. It's what I do. I find the connections. I find the roots. So, I hope that answers your question, Mandy. I'm sure there will be other videos on this, because there are a million things that keep me happy and motivated, but this was just one that came to me, and I thought the picture was a perfect opportunity to explain it, in that, you know, if you are focusing on counting the balls, you're going to see how many passes there are, and that's what you're going to get. If you're looking for the gorilla, you're going to get the gorilla, okay? If you're focusing on the balls, but you like the idea of the gorilla, but you're focusing on the balls, you're going to keep getting the balls, okay? So start looking for the gorilla, and he will appear.